Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. Welcome to another Firestar Toys video. Today I'm going to be opening up two packages, one of which I got like a month ago, and one of which came in 2 weeks ago. I know that there's some No Way Home stuff in here. I know that there's some Multiverse of Madness stuff in here, and I'm very, very excited about some of the custom minifigures that I've got in this video. I might be making more after this, we'll see, but let's go ahead and get these open. So this one isn't sealed, so we can just go ahead and get it open immediately. I believe, yeah, I think this is the newer package. I'm gonna pick up the receipt so that you guys don't find out my address. Oh, right, Werewolf by Night. So first up, we've got the werewolf from Werewolf by Night. A lot of MCU stuff here. Then we've got the brand new Green Goblin. I'm really excited to take a closer look at all these figures. Oh, we have She-Hulk. I forgot that she came out already. I'm so excited for that one. This is Electro from No Way Home. I wish he had 2 lightning bolts. This is Jack Russell from Werewolf by Night. So that goes with his werewolf version. And then I did buy Elsa Bloodstone from Werewolf by Night because Firestar did print a brand new custom printed torso for her, but I don't think the face is new. And I thought, okay, I guess I didn't get any extra piece. Oh no, I did get extra pieces. They're attached to this thing. Here we go. Got some more Doctor Strange spells. I got more She-Hulk pieces. So that is like her angry face. That is her lawyer torso. This is a face for Tony Stark from the Sanctum Sanctorum. I've got another Bloodstone. I've got Megan Thee Stallion's torso from She-Hulk. And then these are these are more Sanctum pieces. So I will have to do a separate minifigure mods video again for Doctor Strange to show the updated pieces from Firestar Toys. But yeah, so this is the newer package. We do still have the older package. Okay, so here we go. This is everything from earlier in the year. So I did get Matt Murdock, which will fit perfectly with She-Hulk. I like that they're using a white wand as his cane. Then I got, yeah, this is also from Multiverse of Madness. This is Defender Strange. Great minifigure. Really disappointed that Lego didn't make him. And then this is what I am most excited about. It is Clea from Multiverse of Madness. This was super limited edition. I think Firestar only made like 200 of them. She did cost like 40 British pounds, which is an obscene amount of money for one figure. But she looks so good. So I'm really, really excited to take a closer look at her. I just wish that she came with her sword as well, because I think it's a little bit disappointing that she doesn't. And I did get extra pieces in that package as well. More Doctor Strange spells. I guess I already got the printed piece for the Sanctum, so now I have like 3 of them. And then printed arms for Dead Strange and Iron Man Mark 50 from the Sanctum Sanctorum, which again, I'll do a separate minifigure mods video on that just so that you guys can have like a whole new Doctor Strange video. So yeah, there is a ton of stuff in this like kind of haul slash unboxing slash review. So let's go ahead and zero in first on all of these extra pieces. And honestly, I could have done 2 separate videos, but it's just that I didn't buy all the Multiverse of Madness pieces like in my first order, which is why I combined them. But there's a lot of stuff here, so this is going to end up being a super long video. That's my second order, so let's start with the first order. Here are all of those like Sanctum goodies. So these are the printed arms for Iron Man Mark 50. I just dropped that one, but it's the same print as this basically. These are super nice. Very excited to add those to the collection. Let's try not to drop the ones for Dead Strange. I think that these are really going to class up that minifigure as well. And then this is a printed sign instead of the sticker that Lego stuck on the Sanctum set, which is a definite improvement because that sticker did bother me. Then we've got some like superhero, or not superhero, sorcerer spells from Doctor Strange. So you've got all of the different colors here. You've got purple for Sinister Strange and Agatha Harkness, or I guess Agatha Harkness doesn't really use like kind of circles like this, although neither did Sinister Strange. I think he just used like the music runes. Then we've got pink, which is what Lego uses for Wong for some reason, but I don't think we've seen anyone actually have pink magic in the MCU. Then we've got red for Wanda. Very glad that they used this, and it does look different from the sorcerer spells, so I do appreciate that, and I am really excited to put this on her. Then we have green for when you're using the Time Stone. That looks perfect. And then we have the regular standard orange for all other sorcerers. And I got 2 packs just so that I could have a pair of everyone. Like I want Wanda wielding 2 of those runic spells. So I will be doing that. And then as for everything in here, Continuing with Sanctum Multiverse of Madness stuff. Oh, sorry, this isn't Multiverse of Madness. This is She-Hulk technically, but Daredevil. It's Nelson and Murdoch, so that is a very nice sign. This is Multiverse of Madness with the Bleecker Street thing that I thought I hadn't gotten that, and now I have 3 of them, so kind of a waste of money there. That's why I prefer ordering stuff all at once, but sometimes it's hard to tell, like when Firestar, like sometimes they don't group everything together accurately. This is Tony Stark's head from Avengers Infinity War to go in the Sanctum. Kind of disappointed that there's no reverse face print, to be perfectly honest. Then we've got She-Hulk's head, which I think looks pretty perfect. Then we have She-Hulk's torso, which also looks pretty perfect. I'll just have to find some legs to throw that on. And some hair, I think. I think I'm going to need another hairpiece for her. Then I've got the Bloodstone from Werewolf by Night. Then I've got Megan Thee Stallion's torso. And then I've got Jennifer Walters' torso. So I will be doing a She-Hulk minifigure video, I think, at some point. I just don't know when. I'm assuming Firestar would want to make Daredevil, but I don't know if or when they will. And like I'm filming like a bunch of videos because I'm about to be gone on vacation for a month, so I need, content for while I'm gone. And so I don't think you're going to see a She-Hulk video from me until like the end of January, unfortunately, because I just don't have the time right now to make up these custom minifigures. So here's what I've decided to do. Usually in these videos, I show you guys a review of the custom minifigure. And then, if I do a minifigure mods video later for the movie, I'll show you, like everything kind of all together. I'm not going to do that here. There are so many figures. I bought 9 custom figures in this haul. It's going to take forever to go through them all in detail. And the thing is, I have to do minifigure mods videos for most of this stuff anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the Werewolf by Night figures because that doesn't need a separate video. But I'm going to do Matt Murdock in either No Way Home or She-Hulk. But I have to do a She-Hulk minifigure mods video because I need to make Megan Thee Stallion. And I also need to make Jennifer Walters. And I'm going to have to make a lawyer version of She-Hulk. So I'm just going to do these guys in a separate video. So I'm not going to waste you guys' time by showing them here and then showing them again in that video. So I apologize. I apologize for not going through everything in depth, but I mean, like I said, I do think it's a bit of a waste of time. I don't think I'm going to show you guys these either. I need to do a new Multiverse of Madness minifigure mods video. So I don't really think that it's worth showing these guys in this one. And then I also need to do another No Way Home video because Firestar keeps coming out with these. There's like a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man that they just revealed a couple days ago. So I think I'm also going to do an in-depth look at these guys in that one. I'll still show them I'll still show you guys them now. Like I'll just take them out of the boxes and like show them in my hand, but I'm not going to put them on the minifigure stand and do like a detailed breakdown. I'm only going to do that for the Werewolf by Night ones. So we'll start with No Way Home because we'll just go in chronological order of MCU movie. So let's do Electro first. I do like that he comes with an alternate head. Was not expecting that. He gets a yellow lightning bolt, which I love. Electro was much better in this movie than I expected. And I actually haven't seen No Way Home since like January of 2022. So I do want to watch it again on the plane to India. Love the torso print. That is such a detailed torso. Like with the arc reactor, that is insane. I really like that. Love the face print as well. The pants are super detailed. Side leg printing. It's nice, but it's a little bit much for me. Like, they even go down onto the side of the hip piece. That is an insane amount of printing. But again, that starts to verge into over detailed. Same for the arms. It's great, but like, I don't know that I really need that much. Although now I can see why the figure cost as much as he did. It is really nice overall. And I did not realize that his hair was so short, which is why he does get the alternate electric shocking face, which is great. So we're going to put him down, and then let's go ahead and look at this version of Green Goblin. I did already look at the like kind of classic Tobey Maguire movie version in a separate video. But this guy I was a little bit hesitant to get because he has a custom molded hood. And you guys know the thing I like about Firestar is that they are very Lego-like. They stick to Lego's design language, and custom pieces like this, I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't like custom pieces. I don't really love custom third-party molds. And like I said, over detailing. The detail is great, but it is a little bit much for me personally because I want these to still look like Lego made them, which is what most of Firestar's stuff looks like. But this is really good. Again, it's still like Lego's design language, but it's just hyper detailed. Love like the torso and the legs, like that is just a crazy amount of detail. I like the pumpkin bomb. Like I said, I don't like this hood. It just feels cheap to me. Like, see, it's not like a very finished mold in there. So yeah, I might even just replace it with a regular like purple Lego hood because I just think it looks awkward, to be honest. He does have a regular face on the back. Maybe I'll just have his hair with the goggles. I think that's not a terrible look. But yeah, this is a great minifigure, and I'm really glad that Firestar did this. I'm just going to be, like I said, doing a minifigure mods video for No Way Home because they keep coming out with more. After No Way Home came Multiverse of Madness, so let's go ahead and take a first look at Defender Strange. Movie-wise, of course, I know that Moon Knight came first in the entire MCU. Defender Strange, really, Lego should have made him in the Sanctum. I hate that we got his dead body, but not like the actual character. But this is so nice. I love the black and red color scheme. The printing is amazing. Like, see, I don't need side leg printing for him, so I'm glad that Firestar didn't overdo it. The arm printing is perfect in my opinion, and I really like the design of his costume overall. We also get a new magic color from them with white, which did not come in that pack with the other ones, and he does have printed hair. I honestly should buy a second one of this so that I can use it on the Dead Strange minifigure, since Lego neglected to put that on him. Then we've got Clea, who, like I said, I was really excited for. I do really like the packaging. I like how different it is. And you do have that limited edition stamp with the dark dimension with like some Lego studs. That's really nice. Ooh, number 53 out of 200. So this is really nice. I think I usually throw out my Firestar Toys packaging, but I might keep this one. Also, in my Moon Knight video, I forgot that I didn't realize that Firestar had put capes at the back of the packaging. So I accidentally threw them away. And I feel like it's a pretty easy thing to miss because I'm just getting the figure out, not like the entire card. So now I need to make sure I double check everything for capes because that was a real dumb moment. And I don't know how I'm going to get those capes again because that's just like throwing away money and cool pieces. But here is Clea. And Clea's costume, I think, is perfect. I loved it in the end credit scene. I'm really excited for her. I like Charlize Theron as an actress. And like I said, I thought the costume was incredible. This minifigure, it is super detailed. I don't think it needs leg printing, but for the insanely high price, I honestly would have expected it. The arm print is very nice. Like, it's super detailed, and I love the layering on her costume in the movie. And I wish she had actually been in the movie. I wish she was a bigger part of the movie because I'm really interested in her as a character. But this is just a drop-dead gorgeous custom minifigure. I can't wait to put her on top of my Sanctum Sanctorum. She does have a custom printed cape, which looks great. I think it's like the same kind of cloth cut as the Mandalorians, but a lot thicker. Her other expression isn't that different because it's not like she did anything in the end credit scene other than like smirk kind of. And then let's take a look at the back printing, which is also really nice. I mean, I think that this is an astonishing figure. It's no longer available, so unfortunately you guys won't be able to buy it. Do I think it's worth like 40 British pounds, which is like 50 US dollars? Not really. I kind of feel like she's worth like 30, 35 US dollars compared to other Firestar minifigures. Like, she doesn't have an accessory. She doesn't have side leg printing like Electro, and Electro was like a solid 15 pounds cheaper than her. So I do feel like it's not the best value for money compared to other Firestar Toys figures. Okay, moving on to She-Hulk next. We'll start with Matt Murdock, who I guess could technically go in the No Way Home camp. And this guy most certainly does not have a cape, but he looks awesome. Love the print for him. The hair seems like a little bit much. He did have a bit of a receding hairline in No Way Home, so I feel like his hair should not be this bushy. But I really like the face print. Love the suit. I even like the leg print, which was kind of unnecessary. But like, see how much better Firestar is than Lego? They printed part of the belt buckle onto the hips, and look at how perfectly it's lined up. Like, why can't Lego do it that well? Some basic back printing, and ooh, I do like that little scuff on his head. That's pretty nice. Oh, that's interesting. It's an orange hairpiece that they've painted brown. I don't love that. I think I will be switching this out because what I like about Firestar is that they're purist, like they take actual Lego parts and then custom print things on them, which is great to me. This printing also has a lot of texture, which is interesting. But yeah, I like purist stuff. I don't like painted stuff. I don't like exclusive molds. I just like exclusive prints, like custom prints. And I mean, the paint job is not that great on the inside. Not that that matters much. It's like pretty decent on the outside. Like, I think it's thick enough, but I think I will be looking for an alternate hairpiece for him, again, just to make it a little bit more purist. He does have his cane, which, as I said earlier, is just a wand. I mean, I feel like this actually could be a little bit more successful, because even if you put it like right in his hand, it doesn't reach the ground. So I feel like, yeah, I might just replace that with a lightsaber bar. And then he does have a Nelson and Murdoch attorneys at law sign, and it's got printed braille, so that's pretty nice. I mean, it doesn't actually work, of course, because it's too small, but it's just nice to see that at all. I think that's a pretty great inclusion. And then we've got She-Hulk herself. I know that some people didn't like the show. If you didn't like the show, then I'm very sorry for you, but I thought that it was excellent and second only to WandaVision, because it's like real TV. Most of the Marvel shows are just stretched out movies, but She-Hulk was like an actual half-hour legal comedy, which I really loved. And I really like She-Hulk as a character, so I'm very happy to see her in Firestar Toys form. Side printed legs, again, I think it's excessive. Like, you can have some side printing, but I feel like just all that detail is kind of unnecessary, like up in the pants. I like the shoes a lot, though. I actually really like the shoes. But her whole suit, I think, has been translated very well. I don't love the muscle printing that Firestar Toys does, but on her, I think it looks okay. I just didn't really like it on Thor and Mighty Thor. Her hair, completely wrong. Her hair is green in the show when she's She-Hulk, and this is just black. So usually Firestar Toys doesn't like kind of mess up on stuff like that, so I would have expected a tiny bit better from them. But that is a great angry alternate face. And is this the same as the other one? It's not. It's the same print, but this one has cheekbones. That's kind of odd. I don't love... Oh, and like this expression seems a little bit different. Like the mouth shape is different on the actual She-Hulk figure. So that's kind of interesting. Is that because... is this Lego's actual She-Hulk face? Like from 2016? Maybe it is. Because it looks like that. It looks like actual Lego, and this does look like a little bit more custom. So maybe that's where the discrepancy is coming from, but I thought I bought a custom designed She-Hulk head, so that's kind of interesting to me. But yeah, I really love that angry expression. To me, the only different thing that Firestar Toys should have done is give us green hair. I know it, darker green hair. I know it hasn't been available since Lego did it for She-Hulk in like I think it was 2017 actually that we got our only Lego She-Hulk. But to me, it's just like a big thing to have wrong on a figure like this that's so good in every other respect. And I did just check my receipt. It does say that this is a custom head on the right, so I don't know why it looks different from the custom head on the minifigure. But maybe I'll talk to them because I haven't seen the official Lego one in a little while, but this just doesn't seem right to me. Moving on to Werewolf by Night, which will not be getting a separate video. This is Elsa Bloodstone. Firestar does not market her as an actual custom design minifigure. They just call her a custom minifigure because she doesn't have a ton of like exclusive prints. But I mean, she seems pretty custom to me because that is a custom printed torso that looks perfect, exactly like her jacket in the special. Even though it was in black and white, we did see that it was red when the special turned to color at the end. I did not love Werewolf by Night. Like, it was really good, very atmospheric. I'm interested in the monster world, but I mean, I don't know anything about the characters, so I don't really care at this point. Like, it was cool because it was like a night in their lives, but because I know absolutely nothing about them, like beyond like, oh, it's interesting, like I don't really care. But I liked Elsa. She seemed a little bit Jessica Jonesy to me, but I mean, hey, I like Jessica Jones. Love that print for the actual Bloodstone. The face print I don't think is custom, and because there's no leg printing, yeah, that is absolutely the face print from Golden Armor Wonder Woman, who I have with me because I love this minifigure, and I actually just pulled her out of storage earlier today because I got the Hot Toys version of her, and I wanted to film a video on that for my upcoming second channel. So I guess that's the first time I'm actually hinting at that, but yeah, stay tuned. So, I mean, I would have preferred a custom face print for Elsa Bloodstone, but that's not, you know, it's not a necessity, and I still think that this figure looks good, even though she's not as decked out as other characters. I don't think she needed leg printing. I think the hairpiece maybe could have been a little bit better, but I mean, overall, I like her. Next up, we have Jack Russell, who also looks pretty great. I love that torso print. It looks so good. There's a lot of really fine texture on the torso and the legs, which I think looks amazing. Love the face print as well. I really liked how he had kind of like Day of the Dead makeup on in the special, and I think that Firestar has translated it very well. It's subtle, but it really gives him a distinctive look. No need for side arm or leg printing on this guy. Totally fine. Love the back print. Again, very, very fine texture. It's really nice. I mean, it's just a good figure all around. I do like that face, you know, when he sees Man-Thing. That is adorable. I just wish that we maybe actually got Man-Thing from Firestar. But you know what? Firestar is spoiling us by making all these Disney Plus minifigures that Lego isn't. And I don't know why Lego isn't. I mean, the MCU is so popular. I would totally expect Lego to skip something like Werewolf by Night, but I'm really surprised that the only set that they've made, the only show that they've made sets for is What If. Like, that just does not make sense to me. And then this is Jack Russell's werewolf form. Once again, this is not advertised as a custom design minifigure, just a custom, because the face print is a Firestar custom, and I believe they painted the hairpiece after I saw Matt Murdock's, because I don't think Lego makes Harry's hair in that color, because that is Harry Potter's Year 1 hair. But the torso is reused from, I feel like it's the Minotaur or something, but I'm not 100% sure. And the legs are reused from another werewolf from like the series 4, like CMF, I think. So it works. It definitely works. But yeah, it's not as nice as having an actually fully custom printed minifigure. And yes, this is indeed Harry's hair. It's black, just painted dark brown. Kind of disappointed that there's no alternate expression, because like the open mouth anger looks good, but I also would have preferred like a closed mouth snarl.